Hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions playthrough on Champions Assemble. Today we're going to be doing another true solo and we're going to be using Spider-Man Peter Parker. You can see I've got him loaded up already. This isn't the pre-con, we're using a built deck and it's using quite a few core set cards, but then a few more updated cards including Moon Girl and Ingenuity. Peter Parker has the Genius trait in Alter Ego, and so we're going to be trying to leverage that. Lots of mental resources for that, and also to get Black Cat firing with drawing those cards. So that's his deck I'm going to shuffle up. And today I thought we'd go up against Standard Klaw. We tried out Iron Man the other day against Rhino, and that was absolutely fine, so we're going to load Standard Klaw this time. So we're going to play against Klaw. I've got this set to standard already, and he comes in with Defense Network in play. That comes from the side here. We're going to do our draw and mulligan. So let's see what we draw into. Didn't draw into either Ingenuity or Moon Girl, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully we'll be okay. We do have a webbed up, which is an option. Double stun, pretty good. But we've also got the Power of Justice, and I quite like the idea of pinging that tough from the guard and then using Stealth Strike to get some threat off of the main. So I think I'm going to chuck webbed up. It's a bit expensive for my tastes at the moment. We're going to throw in Enhanced Spider Sense. We're going to throw Counter Intelligence, and I think I'm going to throw Swing and Web Kick as well. It's not the time for big damage events yet. And we really want to try and draw into that Moon Girl or Ingenuity if we can. Didn't get either of them. That's fine. Okay, we're going to move into round one. And the first thing is that we have a resource in Peter Parker, and we want to use that if we can, but all of our events are hero actions, so the only way we're going to get to do that is if we do Coulson. But then Coulson does have the option to ping the tough as well, or to remove 2 threats. So I think we're going to do that, because when we play him, we're going to get to draw a preparation card, or pull out a preparation card from our deck or discard pile. So if we spend the Power of Justice and Peter Parker to play Agent Coulson, then we can get that counter-intelligence that we just discarded right back. And then we could flip up. We've spent our mental, so we're going to flip up. I was wondering about using that one way or another to just draw into some cards and then try and leverage it. We're going to do it. We're going to search the encounter deck for a side scheme. This is encounter deck only. So we could bring in the Masters of Evil. That's going to bring a nasty minion into play. We do have the web kick, but I don't think we want it. Illegal Arms Factory is going to come into play with 4 threat. We could clear that in 2 packets of 2. So I think we're going to do that because we can get rid of the hazard icon. Okay, we've revealed that side scheme, so now we're going to draw 3 cards. And we've drawn into some great cards. So we're going to spend Swift Retribution to play the Web Shooter. That's going to come in with 3 wild resources for us. We're going to spend that resource with Counterintelligence to play Black Cat, and we're hoping to draw into some mentals here. That's not got a printed mental, and that's not got a printed mental either. Now we're 1 shy for the Stealth Strike, so we might have messed that up slightly, but there we go. Okay, we're going to... Black Cat's going to attack for 1 to ping the tough. Coulson's going to thwart for 2, and I'm going to thwart for 1 because we really don't want that Illegal Arms Factory around. That's fine, we had to clear it. Had to clear the side scheme that we pulled out, but it helped us to get Black Cat on the board. I think it could have been worse. We'll hold Stealth Strike 1 copy for that Armoured Guard, but we'll chuck the other one. And then we finish the first player. First round. So, moving into Klaw, he's going to attack us. We're going to take the hit. We get to draw a card. He's going to hit us for 0 + 0 + 0. Nice. Then the Armoured Guard will hit us, and we'll just take the 1. And we get dealt an encounter card, which is Sonic Boom. This is a really annoying card. And we don't actually have the energy, mental, and physical, and we do have all of our characters ready, so we're going to have to exhaust them all because we can pay that cost in full, and so that's the cost we have to do. And that is quite annoying because we would have wanted to use our activations, but we could go for Stealth Strike. So if we went 1, 2, 3 to play the Stealth Strike. If we use the Web Shooter with Swing and Web Kick and clear the area to play the Stealth Strike, that lets us get rid of the guard, which would remove 2 threat. That could come off Defense Network. Then we spend 1 of the clear the areas to play the other clear the area, which would clear Defense Network. We'd get to draw a card. We flip down. We'd have our resource from Alter Ego. That's a second resource to get Ingenuity into play. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to play Stealth Strike. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If that enemy is defeated by this attack, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Then we're going to spend this clear the area to play this clear the area, which lets us remove 2 threat from a scheme. And because that removes the last threat, we get to draw a card. Then we're going to flip down, and I've got a resource on my alter ego with Skilled Investigator as 2 resources to play Ingenuity and get that into play. We've got it on the board. And we've drawn to Moongirl with Ingenuity and a Genius. Fantastic. So he's going to scheme against us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to have a minion to deal with. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. And it's Radioactive Man. Oh, that's a bit nasty. Okay, that was from Klaw's scheme, and so now Radioactive Man's going to activate against us as well, so he's going to scheme, and then we get the Armoured Guard into play. Okay, we've got Aunt May in hand, but the reality is that we don't really need the damage right now. So the first thing we're going to do is go Genius and Ingenuity. That's 3 mental resources to pay for Moongirl. So we're going to draw 3 cards. At this point in the game, the Webbed Up is a pretty good option. Although I know there are still some side schemes in there, I think. Yeah, we've still got Immortal Klaw in there. So we could go one way or another again. I've got a resource in Alter Ego, so I think we will use that just to get Aunt May into play, because she's our best 1-cost card right now. We're gonna flip up. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna get it out. That gives him plus 10 hit points. But it does let us draw 3 cards. Okay, we like that. We like that a lot. Black Cat's going to attack 1 to ping this tough. We are going to spend this Swift Retribution to put this Spider Tracer onto the Armoured Guard. And then... does that remove 3 threat? Yeah. So Coulson's going to attack for 1. And I'm going to attack for 2. That's going to defeat this guard, which means that we get to remove 3 threat from a scheme. That's a pretty good way to turn one way or another into profit. Now we're going to spend the Power of Justice to play this Heroic Intuition to get us up to 2 threat. And we're going to use this last resource to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to web up Klaw, and then Moongirl will put 2 damage onto Radioactive Man. I think we're in a pretty good position. So ready and draw. Klaw's webbed up, so he's not going to attack, and instead he's stunned. Radioactive Man is going to attack me, and then afterwards I'm going to have to discard a card from my hand. I think Coulson should have taken an extra consequential, I think, and so Coulson's going to block it. So he just takes the hit, and then, no, it's not worth it. It's only 1 attack. It's only 1 attack. We'll just take the hit. We've got Aunt May on the board. No one really cares. I'd have to discard the card either way, so we get an encounter card. Shadow of the Past. Okay, in comes Vulture. Vulture has Quick Strike with 3 attack, but again, we've got Aunt May on the board, so I think it's okay. Then we do this. When revealed, each player replaces a random card, so I'll discard 1 randomly, and it turns out it was Quasar. And then it'll come back to my hand when that's done. We'll give the encounter deck a shuffle, because Dragon Cards doesn't shuffle in the set. Okay, we do have some problems, but I think we'll be okay. We have a Swinging Web Kick, which is 8 damage. Radioactive Man's on 5 left, so it's a bit overkill, but it probably still is worth getting that gone. The other option would be to clear Highway Robbery and then play Wickham. We might do that. I think Black Cat can afford the consequential damage, so she's going to thwart, and then Moongirl has the option to attack instead, so Coulson will thwart and kill himself. That's going to get rid of this, and it's going to bring Quasar back to hand. I'm then going to spend 1, 2, 3. We'll hold the Swinging Web Kick for next turn to play Quasar. After he enters play, remove a threat from each scheme. And then I could choose to take out Vulture or Radioactive Man. If we take out Vulture, we can still get some damage on Radioactive Man. That card discard is annoying, but I think it's better to take away the 3 attack. So Moongirl will attack for 2 and kill herself. Quasar will attack for 2 to finish Vulture off. And then I'm going to attack for 2 to put 2 on 2. Radioactive Man. That's the end of the 4th round. So Klaw is going to attack us, but he's stunned. We've decked out, so we've got an extra encounter card. Radioactive Man will attack us, and we'll take the hit again. We discard a random card. It was Power of Justice, which we didn't have targets for right now anyway. Then he gets dealt a card. So Sonic Manipulation. Take 2 damage. Klaw heals 2 damage. He hasn't taken any, so he can't do that. And then he has Retaliate. We're probably going down because I'm worried about my hit points, but we've got Aunt May sitting there, so that's not a massive deal. So we can finish off Radioactive Man like this. I don't think I want to do a one way or another this time round. So we could just throw the Swinging Web Kick. I'm going to play Skilled Investigator on myself, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to play a Swinging Web Kick. That deals 8 damage to an enemy. He's down to 4. He has Retaliate 1, so we have to take a damage from that. And I don't need the Recover, and I've got Heroic Intuition on the board, so I'm going to Thwart for 2, flip down, use Aunt May to heal 4. He's going to Scheme for 1, 2, 3. He's up to 4 on the main. Weapons Runner, which has Surge, and then Melter comes in. So it's my turn again. Aunt May gets us back up to 10. We have the resource again on the board, so I think I'm going to... We want to clear the threat. Stealth Strike's a good option for clearing the threat on Melter if Black Cat puts 1 damage on him. So I think I'm going to go my AE resource with Ingenuity to play Wiccan. Let me just take that back. I'm not sure Wiccan's that helpful because Stealth Strike's going to remove 2 threat. Wiccan wants to Thwart, but Stealth Strike's going to remove 2 threat and then clear the area as another packet of 2. So I don't know that Wiccan really helps. So we might instead want to go Webbed Up, but I don't want to waste this resource in Alter Ego. So we're going to go... So no, we're still going to go Wiccan. 1, 2 to play Wiccan, I think. Then I'll flip up. I'm going to spend... I'm not going to have enough resources anyway, so I might just take that back. I won't have enough resources because we would need 3 resources. If I play Wiccan, I'd need 3 resources and I wouldn't get the card from the Clear the Area, and the Clear the Area needs to be the 2nd threat. So I won't play Wiccan, we'll just waste the AE resource and we'll flip up. So we're going to go 1. Black Cat's going to attack first, then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 to play Stealth Strike, deal 4 damage to an enemy. That did defeat the enemy, so we get to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Then I'm going to spend Wiccan to play Clear the Area. We'll hold the Webbed Up for next turn in case we want it. That removes 2 threat from scheme and lets us draw a card. If we'd held Wiccan, then we would have been able to play him with that Power of Justice, but we didn't know that it was a Power of Justice. So Quasar is going to attack for 2 to kill him, and he kills himself. The other thing is that we do want to get rid of this at some point, but it's okay for now. I've got a Wild in hand with Power of Justice, so hopefully we can draw into a Mental or an Energy, and then we'll be able to clear it. So he's down to 2 hit points. I have to take a Retaliate damage. He is going to attack. I'll take the hit, which means I draw a card. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's going to get an encounter card, and it's Klaw's Vengeance. Hero, Klaw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place 1 threat on the main scheme. I think we can handle that, because then Aunt May will give us the extra recover. So it's 2 more. And it did deal damage, so we place 1 or 2. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, we are up again. I think I'm going to go Power of Justice and Swift Retribution for Agent Coulson. We get to grab a preparation card to our hand. How many side schemes do we think are in there? The side scheme that pulls in the Master of Evil minions in there, and that's a bit of a nasty one, but I've still got 2 Swinging Web Kicks in the deck, and I'll be drawing 3 out of 18 cards, so I reckon I can afford it. So we're going to play one way or another. We're grabbing this side scheme, we're going to reveal it, which says discard cards from the encounter deck until the Masters of Evil minions discarded, put that minion into play engaged with the first player. That was Whirlwind. Now that we've revealed the scheme, we get to draw 3 cards. We didn't draw into the swing and web kick. Okay. Well, he only schemes for 1, so we can probably handle it. Black Cat will attack for 1. I'm going to spend Ingenuity to play this web shooter. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to web up Klaw. Coulson's going to thwart this for 2. I'm going to spend Swift Retribution to play Clear the Area, which is going to reduce that. That lets me draw a card. There was the swing and web kick, but it's going to get spent because we are going to attack. We're going to thwart for 2. We're going to flip down. I'm going to use that AE resource with swing and web kick to play Counterintelligence, and I'm going to heal 4 damage with Aunt May. Okay, end of round 7. We're making good progress, I think. Klaw's going to scheme against us for 1, 2. If this activation deals damage, no. And then Whirlwind will scheme, and then we're going to get down an encounter card. It's another Sonic Boom, and this is, I only have physical and mental in hand, and this generates a wild resource, but only in hero form, and I'm in alter ego, so I'm going to have to do the exhaust again. Okay, but we do have Moon Girl in hand, so we're going to go 1, 2, because I don't need 2 copies of that, 3 to play Moon Girl. That's going to draw me 3 more cards. I'm going to use Aunt May to go up to 10. I'm going to flip over. We have a swing and web kick in hand, which we could put onto Klaw. We're going to want to remove the Retaliate as well. But the threat's a problem. The threat's on 4 of 8. So it's probably a case of Moon Girl attacking for 2 so that we can web shooter. 1, I think I probably missed that Skilled Investigator trigger from that side scheme that I cleared earlier, but we'll skip it for now. I'm not going to cheat and draw the card. So it's 1 resource from web shooter, enhanced 1 resource from web shooter to put a Spider Tracer onto Whirlwind. Let's do that, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3 to play this Stealth Strike, deal 4 damage to an enemy. It did defeat that enemy, so I get to remove 2 threat, and also Spider Tracer removes 3 threat. So main is cleared. We've got Counterintelligence still in play. We've got a swing and web kick for when we've got him down. We're looking good. He's webbed up, so he's not going to attack us, and he gets stunned. He gets dealt a card. Sweeping Swoop. Stun your hero. If Vulture is in play, this card gains Surge. Vulture is not in play, and so it does not gain Surge. So we're going to use this as an energy. No, hang on. Because we've got another web shooter in hand, so I'm going to use this to play out this web shooter. And I think I'm 1 resource short of popping the Retaliate and playing swing and web kick. So that's a pain, but we will live. We want to remove the Retaliate first, so we're going to spend a mental, an energy, and a physical to get rid of this. Then Moon Girl is going to attack for 2, which is going to kill her, and it's going to move us to the next stage of Klaw, which gives him the Immortal Klaw side scheme. Comes in with 3 and is giving him 10 extra hit points, 28 damage to do, and we win. But when that's gone, he's going to lose 10 again. Coulson will thwart for 2. I'm going to thwart for 1 to get rid of that, because we don't want the acceleration icon. Black Cat will attack for 1. And then I think I can flip down because we've got a Counterintelligence in place. So I'm going to flip down and use sorry, there's no heal from Aunt May. So what's the value in flipping down? I get the extra card. He's stunned, so I'll just stay up. I'm going to chuck Enhanced Spider Sense. End of round 9. Is round 10 going to be the one, or will we need to go a couple more? He's stunned. We have an Armoured Guard, and then he's going to attack me. I get to draw a card. He's swinging for a total of 1, and the Weapons Runner comes into play. No, I don't think there's any more side schemes in the encounter deck. So we are going to want to put the swinging web kick onto Klaw, I think. Black Cat's going to attack for 1. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play this stealth strike. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. It does defeat the enemy, so I get to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Stealth strike is an attack, sorry, and I'm stunned, so I would have exhausted first to not to remove the stun. And then I'm not going to be able to get rid of the weapons runner, but that's not a massive deal. So we're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play swinging web kick. Weapons runner doesn't have guard, so we can hit Klaw directly. And then Coulson, I think, will kill himself to deal 1 more. No, we'll say that he's going to attack the weapons runner, because then Black Cat will be able to finish him off next turn. We're going to stay up, we've got a backflip, so Claw's going to attack us. We get to draw a card. He's dealing 1, 2, 3, and the tough status card to the villain. I don't think we need to spend the backflip for that. Then the weapons runner is going to attack us for 1, so sorry, 3, and then 1. And then get a card. It's a weapons runner which surges into Vulture, who's going to attack us for 3. Okay, took a big hit, but we're probably going down again, so we want to get that Moon Girl play made. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. For Moon Girl, I'm going to need, I've got the mental there, I've got a mental on the back of the AE, and so I could use the clear the area for that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to play this stealth strike, which is going to deal 4 damage to an enemy, which removes 2 threat from a scheme. Black Cat's going to kill this weapons runner. I'm going to kill this weapons runner. Sorry, that's 2 damage. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to use Aunt May to heal 4 damage. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to play Moon Girl, which is going to draw me 3 more cards. Didn't draw into anything that I can play in Alter Ego, but we can at least chuck those and get back to our swinging web kicks quicker. Moon Girl's also going to attack for 2 just to clear that tough. And then I think I'm going to chuck Enhanced Spider Sense because it's here, interrupt. I'll chuck a Swift Retribution. In fact, I'm going to chuck everything. Okay, he's going to scheme against us for 1, 2, 3. He is going to give us an encounter card. He's got his Retaliate back, but he's only got 9 hit points left. It is our turn. We're going to use our Alter Ego resource with Ingenuity to play Wiccan. Now is the time. Aunt May's going to get us up to 10 hit points. We flip up. Wiccan will thwart for 1. We get to discard cards from the top of the deck and deal damage equal to the number of boost icons, which is 0. Classic Wiccan. I'd like to get rid of that Retaliate. Moon Girl's going to thwart for 2 because that main is a bit of a problem. We want to get rid of the Retaliate. We could use a mental, an energy, and a physical. Physical, energy, mental to clear this. Black Cat is going to attack for 1. I'm just going to use these 3 resources to play the Stealth Strike for another 4 damage. It doesn't defeat an enemy, so we don't get to remove threat, but Spider-Man will thwart that threat away. Okay, that's the end of round 12, villain phase of round 12, and he's on 4 hit points left. All we've got to do is survive, and then we should be able to take him down. So he's going to attack us. I get to draw a card. He swings for 1, 2, 3, and it does deal damage to me, and so I'm stunned from the sweeping swoop. Encounter card, I have to take 2 more damage. He's going to heal 2 damage. He's on 6, but we do have the swinging web kick, so I think it's game. First of all, we'll just, I like to finish clean, so we'll use Ingenuity to play this clear the area. I'm just going to remove 2 threat from the scheme and draw a card. We'll play out 1, 2, 3. If I play Quasar, then I wouldn't be able to also get the swinging web kick out. And I wouldn't be able to get enough damage with Quasar because I need 4 and I'm stunned. So, okay, so I'll exhaust to remove the stun, and then I will spend this, and this to play the swinging web kick, and Claw is down. Hope you enjoyed the game. Absolutely love playing as Spider-Man. He's my favourite Marvel superhero, and feels nice and thematic. Swinging around the place, dodging damage, and particularly with Moongo Ingenuity package, really enjoy running that. Hope you had fun. Please do like, subscribe, all the usual stuff. It really helps the channel, and hope that you'll be back to join us for a future video soon. See you later.